China has lashed out, accusing Prime Minister Anthony Albanese of threatening Australia's chances of a diplomatic reset. Acting PM Richard Marles has told Sky News the new government will make no concession to fix the rocky relationship. Live to Trudy McIntosh in Canberra now. Trudy, what's raised the ire of Beijing?
Kenny, China has been watching very closely the developments in Europe at the NATO summit, and it's pretty angry at some comments we saw from our Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. The focus in Madrid had been on Russia's ongoing invasion of Ukraine, and Prime Minister Albanese said that China must heed the lessons of this disastrous invasion. Beijing has long bristled at the suggestion that there is any connection between Russia's ongoing invasion and China's potential intentions when it comes to invading Taiwan. They've called Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's comment ignorant and ill-informed. This came in the form of a state-sponsored editorial in the China Daily newspaper. This is part of it here. It says, while he might want to talk of wanting to improve his country's relations with China, he is either going to have to make dedicated efforts to better understand the issues that have led to bilateral ties deteriorating precipitously or be more diplomatically astute. Anthony Albanese is not taking a backward step. He says it's crucial that countries like Australia and our NATO allies reaffirm democratic values. Here at home, the acting Prime Minister Richard Marles on Sky News this morning indicating there will be no backward step from Australia.
Are you considering any type of concession to reset our relationship with China?
No, absolutely not. And that's really the point I'm making. A change of tone, yes. But we're not about to walk away from any of Australia's national interests. In fact, the opposite. We're about advancing them and advancing them in a much stronger way than what we saw from the former government. I mean, what we had under the coalition government was Australia out there beating its chest while it was actually failing on the hard power equation.
Richard Marles was the first Australian minister to have a face-to-face meeting with his Chinese counterpart in several years. He did so last month on the sidelines of the Shangri-La dialogue. But despite that meeting, there has not been any big diplomatic breakthrough. This $20 billion worth of sanctions that have been slapped on Australian businesses remain in place. And as you can see today, the language from Beijing's side continues to heat up. Kenny?
Trudy McIntosh, thank you.